On Christmas Eve, 1988, Los Angeles joined the sad but worldwide fraternity whose only membership is the awesome specter of international terrorism. Yet by the time the sun rose on Christmas morning, mastermind Hans Gruber and his elite team of bank thieves would be dead, almost all the hostages would be free, and the world would never forget the tower where it all happened, Nakatomi Plaza. The modern skyscraper was intended to be the California headquarters of the international Nakatomi Corporation. It was an architectural marvel of its era, soaring 35 stories and 490 feet over Century City, Los Angeles' preeminent business district. It featured an integrated computer system, giving guests access to the entire building's business directory and real-time tracking of employees. Perhaps the building's most impressive feature, however, was on the 30th floor. It featured a private sky lobby for Nakatomi employees, with an enormous water feature based on architect Frank Lloyd Wright's masterpiece, Falling Water. But when the series of events that would make Nakatomi Plaza infamous worldwide took place, the building was in the final stages of construction, with many of its floors unfinished. On Christmas Eve, the building's only occupants were Nakatomi executives, attending an end-of-the-year Christmas party to celebrate a groundbreaking year. It was a perfect opportunity to seize the hidden wealth within the tower. While many elements of the tower remained under construction, the skyscraper's vault was fully operational. Within were many cultural and historic artifacts owned by the company's president, Joe Takagi, as well as $640 million in untraceable bearer bonds. This would be the target of Hans Gruber. A former West German radical, Gruber's motives were entirely financial, but he cloaked his operation beneath a veil of political rhetoric meant to confuse any response to his attack. With a team of highly trained and motivated German thieves, Gruber took control of the tower and began working to break into the Nakatomi vault. His time in the Volksfree political group had given Gruber a unique insight into anti-terrorist techniques, and the team was able to perfectly predict the local police response. The final stage of his plan actually relied on the FBI cutting power to the building, overcoming the last obstacle in the vault's security. Yet for all their clockwork precision, professionalism, and comprehensive research into their target, they had overlooked one key variable. John McClane, a detective with the New York City Police Department, was in the building visiting his estranged wife Holly, and when Gruber's team made his move, McClane was able to escape. Hiding across the still unfinished floors of the building, John McClane waged a one-man guerrilla war against Hans Gruber's team. Obtaining weapons, ammunition, and even explosives from his would-be captors, McClane was able to notify the LAPD and uncover Gruber's true intentions. For hours, Nakatomi Plaza was besieged by the LAPD, only to be thwarted by Gruber's arsenal of high-tech weaponry. The final stage of Gruber's plan was to detonate C4 high explosives planted across the tower's rooftop in the midst of an attempted rescue by the FBI, only to themselves escape disguised as EMT workers. Once aware of this, McClane was able to guide the surviving hostages to safety and kill Hans Gruber after one final confrontation. Much of Nakatomi Plaza was destroyed in the blast, but a terrible loss of life had been avoided. Today, Nakatomi Plaza remains a fixture of the LA skyline, and the damage inflicted by Hans' siege has long since been repaired. It is just another skyscraper in a city increasingly full of them, and the explosions and gunfire that rocked its halls are remembered now only as trivia. But in many ways, it is a monument to the idea that even the most thorough plans are not immune to the wrong man in the right place.
In Atlas, the Templin Institute investigates the most storied places from across alternate worlds. If you've enjoyed this video and would like to join the Templin Institute, consider pledging to our Patreon page. Along with increased security access, you'll be able to vote in polls to determine future topics, get custom wallpaper every week, and receive some other exclusive rewards.